Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and it is, what is today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning, correct. September 13th. Does anybody remember this? You know, I made a little chair for the dollhouse, and the dollhouse is one of the areas I really want to focus on out here since I've cleaned everything up out here. And man, it takes some effort to keep it clean when you're dealing with materials all the time. This is just a sample that I found at the scrap exchange. Looks like maybe just showing off, you know, material that you could make pants from. I thought about going with a lighter color, by the way, but I know that the grandchildren like to play with the dollhouse when they come out here. So I'm going to go with a darker color, not only to hide maybe dirt, but also to cover this. I think a light fabric might let that dark show through and not be as, I don't know, might not cover as well. So looking at this, I may need to turn this the other way, because I'm thinking that if I cut 2 layers this way, let's just see how this turns out. Got the pocket on the other side, which could be an issue, but rolling, okay. Yeah, that could be an issue, honestly. Maybe I need to get a different fabric. This fabric is gorgeous. This is called China Seas. Look at that. Black on cotton sateen, 100% cotton. Where is this from? USA. Cool. I like seeing that something is from the USA. So maybe I will try this, even though it's a little different from this. That pattern is pretty cool. I don't think it would clash too much. Not to mention it's going into a dollhouse, and also not to mention we don't care if it clashes a little bit. It could turn out great. But let me see if I can accomplish what I am thinking as far as just tracing around. So we want to leave enough margin for can't even think, like for our stitches. And where is the halfway point? Okay, I don't want to okay, we'll go all the way down here. I got to make sure though, wait, is this the, let's go right to the halfway point. That grommet might be in the way when I fold this. Now, I definitely have to keep this together. Do you think I can slide a paper clip on here? And then if we just fold right in half, that's it. Let's fold exactly in half. And then I'm going to cut around, I'm going to cut at the line we made. So this is 4 layers here. Starting to hit the paper clip. And let's just do like this. And I am going to go sew across the top of this, and I will be right back. I wonder if this is going to work at all. I did not sew down the sides here because I think what we will need to do is I'm going to need to do some trimming up here. But if this wraps around, see, that's going to be Oh, if it was just a little bit longer. That's okay though, because I had already decided, oh, why didn't I make it just a little bit longer? Well, okay, that was an error, but I think otherwise it's doing exactly what we want it to do. So we're gonna have to trim up. Yeah, this is gonna be great. So all of this is gonna be folded under. Actually, it's not too far off. And if all of that is glued down inside, that's pretty cool actually, isn't it? And I had already thought with the other piece of fabric that I would put something decorative here in the front. Maybe we could make a band of fabric to go around the front. I just wish. So live and learn. Next time I'll make it a little bit longer. I wasn't even thinking that it wouldn't reach. That is pretty awesome though, isn't it? Now I wonder if there is a way that we could, at this point I'm tempted to hot glue. Let's pull the seams right up here. I definitely need to attach this because I can see my granddaughter taking this out, and then if this is loose, just saying, oh, well, this comes out too. Not maliciously, but just out of curiosity. We could also tacky glue, you know, because I'm not in a hurry for this to dry. So let's go ahead and let me get the tacky glue. Do I want to put any on here at all? What I was thinking is more in the bottom. And just looking at where it attached, there's a place, especially in the back. But let's go ahead and put glue all around. And let's look at this. I think we want that. Well, is that going to show on the outside at all? A little bit. So let's do that because, or no, wait, let's go back to the way we were. I think it all just gets tucked inside this way. Let's push this back. I'm going to make a crease in here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to put enough layers of glue that it grabs every time I fold the fabric down. I love tacky glue. I think it holds nicely with fabric, and I don't think it's going to be a problem to get this to stay. I just need to get it exactly where I want it and glue that bottom part of the fabric down. Let's pull this back around. Well, we did kind of lose the flower completely. Oh well, I'll have to do more planning next time. Oh, I know what I could do, which might really be a great idea. Okay, I'm kind of thinking as we're going along, I could cut a circle to cover this. And if that was covered in glue, and my goodness, this is just for a dollhouse. This is not, you know, it's not like we're covering a chair to go inside the real house where we live. So let's pull this under. Fold that over. Michaela and I used to do stuff like this all the time. We had a, well, it's the dollhouse that's in here. That was her dollhouse. And she doesn't have room for it right now, so it's out here. And we played dolls all the time. And especially one year in particular, I just kind of vowed to myself, I'm going to spend a whole year just playing dolls with her, because I think more than anything else, children really love when you spend time with them. And I felt like we could take a lot of lessons from the dollhouse, you know, acting things out, social skills, economics, all sorts of things. So I definitely have to do something with that. And that was a a mess up, but I had already thought with the other piece of fabric that it wouldn't reach and I would put something decorative in the front. Okay, let's pull this a little tighter and make sure the seam is at the top. Let's go ahead. Oops. Let's go ahead and cut out a couple of circles. Maybe to glue across the bottom or on the bottom and then down in here. Always got to cut inside the mark you made so it'll fit. And then I still usually have to trim down a little more. It's probably not going to fit. Yeah, I got to cut down some more. Let's see if the one fits on the bottom. That's not too bad. Although I think I will cut, ooh, birdsong. That's so fun. It can be like the chair maker's stamp on the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and put this one on the bottom. I need to refill this glue. I like to buy the larger bottles of glue and then refill these because I like that they stand up and the glue is always ready to use. I'm going out shopping for the shop today. Got packages to mail out, some journals I need to start on. I need to buy some organizational things. I'm wondering if I should do this yet. Let's leave that loose because I need to figure out something to do with that. I still want to put something in the front, decorative. And it will also help cover this, but I made this little, well, it would be like a sleeve or a bag. 2 little strips of fabric. I just sewed them. And I will glue this in place, and then at least it will look like a neat seam when we put something decorative over the front. And I think, so let's go ahead, let me pull this back. Before I glue that part down permanently, let's put more glue under here and this right here and bring, I like that. It kind of looks cool in the front. So let's put a lot of glue and make sure that's pressed down, and then a lot of glue right here. See, that just covers it right up, and that's actually really pretty. It looks like part of the design, doesn't it? I think it turned out great. So now we have the bottom piece. We might add some legs to this. And now to get back to the inside, this actually needs to be cut down. How much more? Maybe 1/8 of an inch. I know that's not perfect, but I think that's going to fit just right. So let's go ahead and put plenty of glue here. I think this will keep this chair from getting torn up, at least for, hopefully for good, at least for a little bit. Michaela and I had reused so many things to go in the dollhouse that we played with, and she's got the box of furniture, a lot of the things that we made. So let's put this in here. Ooh, look how neat that is. I was thinking about putting a flower or something around there, but I don't even know. It turned out so nice. And this was a box that a watch came in, which is so fun. Oh, look at that. Put our little stamp in there. That's cool. Look at that. Do we need to add legs? I'm sure we do, because it would look so much more, I don't know. And we could use spools from thread. There are many things we could use. We could use little wooden beads. I don't want it to be too high off the floor. So there's the doll. Here we have 4 old spools. I'm not sure that I want to mess these up though. These are so much fun to be journal charms, which you can just tie a string through and not mess up that beautiful, beautiful stamped images on there. But this would be perfect, you know, just to have something this size. Well, that one's a little taller, but you see what I mean. So maybe while I'm out today, I will find something, because I have to go to the Dollar Tree as well, and I will see if they have anything wooden. This is definitely not perfect. We have the little place where I stitched up the cushion that's got a little ragged edge there. Cut that off. But I think it's awfully cute for a dollhouse. Let's push that in a little more. I just want that to be a little bit more snug under there. There, I think that's better. Okay, that's today's dollhouse project, and I will be back soon. Let me know what you think about something to go on the bottom of this. And we're going to be fixing the dollhouse up. All right, bye for now.